Hey guys, how's it going? Starla here with Gallagher Farm and Ranch. It has been 2 years since I have shared a video. Most of you probably have been following along with us on my personal page or Ryan's personal page, but basically, June 23rd, 2 years ago, Ryan had a really bad day. We're going to go with that. And it resulted in us really finally saying to heck with this and giving up on trying to find help in Nevada. And so we actually came to Arizona, which is where we're at now. This is my parents' house that we're living in at the moment. I am very blessed to have this house available. But we're living here and have spent the last 2 years really just on a medical healing journey. So Ryan, at one point, I wish I was joking, he was literally going to 7 to 10 appointments a week when we first got here between the VA and medical things. He at one point got an infection in one of his eyes, which has led to him being blind in that eye. It's taken over a year for that to heal, so now he can see with glasses, but he has to have like a very, very strong prescription for that. And then it's just been a lot. We did welcome our fourth child. We have Daniel now with us. So we have Aaron, who is now 11. I can't believe I'm saying that. And Christopher, who is 9. He's actually going to be 10 here soon. Bailey, who's 7. And, of course, Daniel, who's just turned 1. So definitely been a whirlwind of 2 years. Just lots of different moving parts and things. But it's been really good in a lot of ways. Hard, very hard, but good. Basically last year, I ended up having to have a C-section with Daniel. I'd never had one before. It was rather traumatic for me. Have had to do a lot of soul searching. Sorry, my camera's falling. Anyway, with it and do a lot of healing. So the C-section itself actually went really well. Nothing with the surgery was wrong. Actually, my surgeon is one of my best friends now, so it's kind of ironic. But I just had a lot of complications with healing. Some of it because of previous pregnancies and things that never got taken care of during those, and some of it just because I had a C-section and I didn't heal well from it. So unfortunately last year we did not get to do a garden of any kind, and that really sucked. And so our pantry is basically, my hair is driving me crazy. Anyway, my pantry is basically non-existent at this point. So I'm trying to kind of catch up on things before school starts. So yeah, hopefully some of these first videos will be about canning. I made apricot butter tonight, and then this is, I actually just had some juice that the kids hadn't drank, but it's cranberry pomegranate, so I turned it into jelly. We'll see. If it doesn't set, then I'll probably turn it into fruit leather or something, but we'll see. Anyway, so this last year, the kids attended a private school here in Arizona, little kind of outdoor school. That was really cool. They had a lot of fun with it. Aaron had a lot of difficulties with bullying, and so he actually came back to homeschooling. But I spent the last year, so basically the first year we were gone, Ryan was 100% the focus of everything and trying to get him mentally, physically back to a good place. Which the resources here have been phenomenal for us. And then after I had Daniel, basically it was like, I hate to say it, surgery after surgery after surgery. So I've had my C-section, and then I spent like 6 months trying to heal from that and had to do a bunch of physical therapy and like all these stupid things. I say stupid because it's something I'm not 100% ready to talk about, and so it's my way of deflecting, but at the same time, they weren't stupid at all, and they really gave me my life back, so I'm very grateful for them, and I will share those things someday, but not today. Anyway, so then I also had to have gallbladder surgery, which was definitely not fun, but ironically, I feel a lot better now, so it makes sense why I was sick all the time. There was actually a point where my kids were telling people that my job was to sleep, because I was sick all the time. So it's been kind of nice to not be sick. And then past that, I've had to have my wisdom teeth out too. A couple other little things here and there. I've got an ear thing going on, and so it's just been a lot of medical things. like I said, I think I said this already, but like at one point Ryan was doing 7 appointments a week, and it was just like, oh my gosh, there would have been no way for us to do that in Nevada. So yeah, it's been good. Lots of healing in this family, lots of physical and mental healing. The kids are doing great, and basically we are getting ready for our next adventure, which is why I decided to kind of kick our channel off again. But we're going to be changing the name of it a little bit to soon to be Dr. G, Gallagher Farm and Ranch. And that is because I have actually been accepted to the University of Arizona Veterinary Medicine School. So I'm very excited about that. I will do a video at some point with regards to like that process and what that looks like. But basically, between now and the next 2 months, we're going to be moving to Tucson to be able to, you know, for me to attend that school there. Technically, it's Oro Valley is where the school is at. So I'll be sharing stuff about that. We do have a garden this year, so I'm trying to, like I said, restock my pantry because it's all kind of chaos. Ryan and the kids both have their own YouTube channels. So Christopher and Aaron do a stop motion type channel where they actually do their own videos and editing and stuff. It's really kind of cute. So I will share that, and I'll link that down below or something. And then Ryan has in retirement, because he is officially retired, extremely deadly, right? That's what we say. He's red. In retirement, he has been doing his train stuff. And so I'll probably at some point share about his train things. But the reason my hair is bothering me so bad today is because for my birthday, I got this new stuff, and I tried it out today, and it held pretty well, but it's not holding as well as I wanted it to. So, you know, it's driving me crazy. But past that, that's all we got. We're moving again. So transition seems to be the time in which I do these things. I don't know why. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. But we'll be sharing, hopefully, about the different things, and maybe more of like how you can and prep and garden and stuff in the small spaces. And then of course anything I learn at school that is valuable that I can share, or that is something that might be of benefit to people who also have animals, I will of course be sharing all of that. Yeah, but that starts here in a couple weeks. So right now the house is crazy. We're trying to get all the furniture moved out. We're trying to get all the things packed up. So it's kind of everywhere and nowhere all at the same time. And we're also in the process of finding a house. So that's been a little tricky, just trying to find something. And we have never been renters. And so we keep getting denied because we don't have rental history. And that's been kind of entertaining because I'm like, how am I supposed to get rental history? And also, why wouldn't you be happy about having a person who has paid off and bought homes? But, you know, anyway. I digress. The point is, lots of things are going on, and hopefully we'll have some cool stuff to share with you. We do go back and forth between Beatty and Arizona, so we'll probably share some stuff with that. We've got some plans and ideas in the works. Unfortunately, going back to Beatty full-time is just not something that's very realistic for Ryan with what he needs. So we're going to just play it by ear. One of the things that he struggles with is vertigo with driving. If we're in a place that's got like trees, so like going through Flagstaff, Arizona, for instance, or there's a canyon between St. George and Mesquite, Nevada, or St. George, Utah and Mesquite, Nevada, on the way to Beatty, and he can't make it through the canyon by himself. So there's little things like that that have, you know, we're happy to know about and be able to put things in place for, but it does make it harder for us to go back. So yeah, we are working through those things. But if you guys have any suggestions for me, there's a couple things that I would appreciate. The first is I need to come up with an intro, like saying or like greeting. I also need to come up with a like salutation, a goodbye, right? And honestly, with Daniel right now, the only thing I can think of is Bear in the Big Blue House. No. Yeah, no, Bear. I think it's Bear in the Big Blue House. Bye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. Anyway, that is the only thing I can think of, and I'm sure not going to sing to you guys every time that we go to leave. So if you guys have any thoughts on those things, and then also if you have any things that you would like to kind of see, or like processes you'd like to be shown, because We don't have our cow and our goats right now. Our cows are in New Mexico with some friends. I have a couple of my goats, but during school I won't have a place for them, so they're going to be staying with my mom. And then my chicken, same thing. So there's going to be things where we're going to have to share, like how to make homemade stuff, I guess with ingredients from the store, whole ingredients, that kind of stuff. So if there's anything you want to see or you would like information on, let us know and we'll do our best to make some videos about it. But in the meantime, we're back. Ish. Hopefully. We'll see. If school ends up being too crazy, I'll let you guys know. But hopefully we'll be a good place to share. So, yeah. Thanks for being patient with us. And also, I do want to say this real quick. A lot of you really came through for us. It was very much noticed. And while I'm not really in a place to share the whole story in this platform in this way, those of you who did, you guys know who you are. And to say thank you, it just will never be enough. So I'm going to say it anyway. Thank you. And I hope at the end of the day, you guys know how much it meant to us, because this last 2 years has been really, really hard, and a lot of you guys made it a lot easier. So anyway, before I get sappy or cry, because I still have a lot of hormones, go babies, I'm gonna go. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.